Well, hey people, this is your friend Bammett, and we're live tonight with the OGs. And the reason we're the OGs, we say and do what we want to do because we all like that. But anyway, we're gonna let a few more people get into the
You have
house
to
here
mute one of
before we
y'all.
start our subject. Hey, Entrepreneur Diary, I believe it is Shamika.
Hey, Shamika. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I believe it is Shamika.
Loud and clear.
Hey,
And
Shamika.
then
Okay.
we've got our very special guest tonight with us.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear echo.
Can you hear me?
I hear you.
I hear echo also.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear echo.
Can you hear me?
I hear echo also. Jed, that must be you, Jed.
It's not me, not this time.
I don't know.
That's me. That's me. I'm in my new office. I got a big screen up there, and I'm looking on the little screen. Hey.
Let me see if I can see the chat.
Yeah, you be trying to do it up, Jed. You be. Hey, Ernie, how you doing?
Hey, Shamika. Hey, Ernie.
Hey, Ernie's cabin.
Hey, I finally got rid of some of my son's stuff up out of this room.
All right.
Yeah, I say it's gonna be office now.
Ooh, I can see the chat.
Ernie say he can hear all 10 of us.
Glasses so I can see the chat.
Ernie say he hear all 10 of us.
10 of us.
Well, okay, we
Hey,
must
Casey,
be.
55.
Hey,
Jason.
55.
Shamika, how you doing?
55.
Well, we gonna, like I said, we're gonna wait a few more minutes here. Jed and myself were just shooting the fat a few minutes ago. We wasn't talking about really nothing. G-Mom was down in the basement waving and shouting. I didn't see her.
And I couldn't hear either. I was like, what is they talking about?
Well, you can believe we weren't really talking about anything. We were just shooting the fat. Hey, Happy Mac.
Happy Mac, how you doing?
Happy Mac, show me some love. I've been asking for your address for 6 months now.
She said,
Hey, Happy Mac.
You know, when Happy Mac do send you her address, what she gonna tell you is she don't give out her government name.
I didn't ask for government name. I'll put Happy Mac on the pack long as the address straight in to get to where it gotta go.
That's what she told me the first time she won on my show. She said, I just don't give out my government name.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
I get packages all the time saying Miss Shirley O.G. Gardner. As long as
the government keep getting that money from you, though. Let them keep getting that money from you.
Yeah, boy, well, I think Happy Mac was just messing with me.
I know.
Hey, Miss Lawrence, how you doing?
I don't use my
hey,
government
Lynette
name
Lawrence.
But we're going to talk about a few things here a little bit later on. We just want to get a few more people in the house before we get started. Because don't want to repeat what we said. Hey, Mike.
What's up, Mike?
Mike.
Yeah, I need to get Mike up here on this chat one of these days.
It ain't gonna happen.
You will grow
be a proud drawer.
You get Mike up on that stuff.
Mike rather go fight with some lions and bears than to come up here.
Hey, the analytic gardener.
Hey, Ted.
He'd rather be sitting out on his front porch with a squirrel on his head, a bird on his shoulder. No, you ain't gonna see Mike.
Well, you know, if Mike don't want to be seen or don't want to be contacted, then he need to find a way to keep these squirrels up there with him.
Well, I can only say I ain't have no squirrel problem this year with all my fruit out there and everything. I ain't had no squirrel problems.
Well, you know, I sort of started off having problems, but after a little while with the squirrels, you know, once I ain't gonna say, but you know, then I stopped having problem with the squirrels, started getting a few pairs,
Hey, Cheryl, Miss Cheryl.
Hey, Miss Norris.
Hey.
But
My only pest was that bird doodle moth.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
That moth
Hey,
that looks
Cassandra.
like bird poop. That's
Yeah.
the
How
only problem.
about a
And there was
raccoon
one
walked up on me like a cat today, and both of us was screaming.
I had a groundhog.
that
I'm
fella
out,
was about
I'm
as
out
big as that
watering the
tree.
garden, and the groundhog walked up and he looked at me like, you're
Hey,
not normally
Tina.
out this time of night. What you doing out here tonight? And I'm looking at
Miss
him.
Shirley.
Hey, Tina.
Well,
Miss
one,
Linda.
one thing you have to be careful of, the raccoons, when they approach you like that, because a lot of times they have rabies, you know.
That they will attack.
And
Right. He was just
they carry
strolling
rabies.
along. I was like, oh my God, it ain't a cat.
Yeah, yeah. When they do
did a
that,
video of the skunk.
well, Fred and myself was in the backyard one day, and we had this raccoon that come wobbling straight at us, straight
Yeah.
at us. Yeah.
I hope you had your judge with you.
Well, you know, you can believe he's taken care of, but
That's right.
hey, Emma. But anyway, you know that we tried to get the health people out there to examine it.
Yeah.
I didn't know it might be rabies or not, but they told us just to dispose of it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
They
Now,
they
wasn't
wanted
that-
to have some fertilizer. That's all.
Yeah, but wasn't that something though? You would want to know if it was rabbit or not. Seemed like to me you would.
Well, if you put it to the upper room, they don't have to worry about what it is at that point.
Yeah, but see, the thing about it is, if there's something else
Wrong
that
with it.
might have come in contact with, you see what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it also could come in contact with your soil too.
Yes,
It's good to
yes.
bury it in the yard.
Well,
Yes.
burn it.
Yeah, I was wondering what was out
Right.
there in my pots. Now I know.
Yeah.
I'm going to go get me a judge.
and you the
Yeah.
jury. Huh?
That well, they delivered the verdict. I can tell you that now.
Now,
They
Hey,
definitely
good sentence.
I can put that
Right.
judge on my hip instead of taking that 410 with me.
Yeah, well, they definitely delivered the verdict.
Hey.
But seems like we got a few people in here already. Got Miss Linda in here with us, the T-Nog from down there around the Bayou. But what we're going to talk about tonight is what you do it for. And we might have to silence Jed already from jump. But we are going to talk about gardening, okay? And I want to know from you guys and want to know from the chat, why did you start growing? Or why do you grow? That's the question.
G Mommy, since you're a guest star here, and you want to go first?
Well, I got to be good start, but okay. What had made me start growing was my health. I started getting a lot of pain and discomfort. Mainly, it was my right shoulder. I had I think they called it frozen shoulder, and I had to have surgery.
Oh yeah.
And I wanted to have,
No, I was saying hello to Ivy.
Go ahead.
And I had to have surgery. And I knew that I was going to be on pain medicine, and I unfortunately have a lot of reactions to medicine from having all those chemicals when I was in military.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew I was going to be on medicine, and I wanted to grow my own pretty much. So that's why I started growing, so I can make sure I had safe, reliable medicine.
Hey, official Jamia.
Mm-hmm. Well, T-Dog said, this is how my family ate every day.
Yeah.
I love eating Yeah, well, that's true too.
And that's the way I came up. My grandmother, we never had a garage in the backyard as children because grandma took the whole backyard for a garden. They're originally from Georgia, all parts of Georgia. And when they came up here, they brought a peach tree, an apple tree, and pieces of a grapevine and got those started in the backyard. And I used to actually climb that apple tree and eat them green apples in the spring.
That's just one, Ella.
Oh my goodness, till I was sick eating so many green apples. But then she had started a garden. And she made it big enough that we have greens one weekend on Sunday, and then the following weekend we had beans or green beans, where we would sit on the porch and snap beans till your fingers got tired. And she had a flower garden on the side because she was attracting bees to the yard to help pollinate. And there's a lot of stuff I didn't understand what my grandmother was doing as a child, but as I got older and I got into like the 4-H club at school and I was growing stuff and I got first prize on the biggest zucchini that I brought, I kind of got hooked on it, and it just became second nature to me. I like eating out of the garden. I like going out and picking a fresh cucumber and some lettuce and a tomato and making a salad. You didn't have to stop at the store after work to pick up these things. You had them in your backyard, and everywhere I've ever lived, I've always had a garden. I've been here going on 25 years now, and I took this yard from 0 to 1,000, and I love it. Even though I'm fighting the critters, I'm still getting something out of the garden. I just keep planting. I soaked some okra seeds last night. I planted over 20 okra seeds, and them critters ate every last one of them. I mean, they ate them out of the green stalk. They ate them out of the big garden, the little garden. They just seem to hunt my okra down. So I'm going to grow some on it.
I just say I love your strawberries. Like, oh my God.
Yeah, that strawberry patch was awesome in the backyard.
Yes.
But you know what? I don't let it discourage me. Just like I try to tell other folks, if you have failures, we all have failures. One year your garden can be fantastic, and the next year you be like, "What did you do wrong?"
I'm a witness.
I mean, there's nobody out here that hasn't had at least one failure in their lifetime if they've been gardening for a minute. So. I don't let that discourage me because, like I said, I figure if I keep dropping enough seeds, something's bound to grow. And I'm passing that on now to not only my grandkids, who are grown, but now I'm starting with the great grandbaby. So I just enjoy that, and I hope that they understand how healthy they can be if they grow naturally.
Right.
Yes, I was looking at one of T-Knox videos that she put out where she says that she was growing for her sister and some her daughter and her sister.
Yeah.
So it was a sharing type thing because, that was another one of our questions was, do you grow because you have to? And in that particular case that Miss Linda was talking about is more or less a have-to case. The thing about it is we can't really afford everything now.
Right.
I'm just telling you like that. It ain't know what you're going to do when it hit the fan. It's already in the fan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's already in the fan.
And spreading fast.
Yes. But I think a lot of us picked up a lot of stuff from our parents, our grannies, our aunties, and from the older generation. I know I'm old, but I still had young days, and I picked up a lot of stuff from my parents, my grandparents. And like I said one time before, I've been gardening for quite some years. This new to YouTube thing was new to me, but the gardening part was not.
Right.
So I know it takes a long time. Sometimes it it takes a lot of time to grow and do what you want to do when you're out there in the yard, because everything is not going to grow right away.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
And it's not going to grow maybe this particular week or this year. You got
Right.
to give it a little time.
Yeah.
And I've had, what really made me so proud is I had a young fellow to tell me that he grew green beans for the first time ever.
Oh,
I mean, ever. He never tried it before.
That's good. And that's a good feeling when you first grow something and it grows great the first time.
Yes. And that's why I told him, don't get discouraged, because there going to be some times it's not going to grow like that.
Right.
Well,
Don't get discouraged. Stay with it.
well, while you was talking, Mr. Bammett, sifting with soil popped in my mind. You got to have patience in the garden.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, yes, most definitely.
And now, me, as I said many times before, I was raised with my grandmother, and she had me in the garden. The only time I could say I really didn't garden is during the military, because I was always on the go. When I left the military and went civilian job, I did mostly fishing, and it took my mother-in-law to come visit for 30 days. I want to grow something. So there was a bunch of cows out there. So I told her I didn't know nothing about no black cow. I don't even think they had black cow then. But I told her, I said, the only thing I can do for you is go get some of that cow manure over there and everything. And it was hot. Well, no, I didn't get the hot. It's been there for a while. I just went and got it, came
Not
back
hot
and made
cow
a
manure.
garden for her. And she never got to eat what was in the garden. I did. And from that point on, I've been gardening ever since. When I moved in this house, the very first thing I did was start a garden before I did anything else around here.
Well, that, and I was also telling this person that Mike grows year round. And he
Yep.
wanted to know, well, how do you do that? I said, well, Mike got hydroponics.
Yep.
And I said, you can eat year round fresh.
Yes.
Yes, you can.
I said, as a matter of fact, I will be doing that because I'm hooked on phonics,
You see that fig
And
tree
if you,
going up in there and it's got figs all over it?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I was like, wow.
and if you're really passionate about it, you can not only grow year round, but you can grow your tropicals.
Right.
Don't
This
start
is,
nothing to you, mama, because somebody about to be mad at me because there's going to be a bunch of tropical fruits coming inside this house. I've got to I'm going to get me some netted bags or something to put it in, but they're not staying outside.
Okay.
well, I
You
think
know,
that
you didn't just eat a watermelon from your hydroponics? Or
I'm
can I?
sorry.
I said, didn't you just eat a watermelon from your hydroponics?
I sure did, and it was delicious.
okay, Miss Lawrence had a question. She wanted to know what to do on new yard
Fresh
in
ground.
2026. In other words, she finna turn her backyard into a garden.
Okay.
Oh.
So if anybody in the chat have any ideas of what she need to do, then pop it out there. Let her know.
One of the first things, I don't know where you live at, but one of the first things you could do is get a soil test.
Oh, you took the words right out of my
A
mouth.
lot of people don't know nothing about garden, don't know nothing about the soil, so it's best for you to get a soil test first. And once that
Wait a minute, Jay. Natasha, you're in Minnesota, then you need to get in touch with Mike.
yeah.
And Mike will tell you and show you how to grow food year round in Minnesota.
Right. Because he's up there in the cold.
Yeah. Okay,
But,
Jay, go ahead.
But a lot of people don't know nothing about soil, especially if you're coming into this garden thing firsthand and you don't know nothing. The community is good. They're going to tell you what you could do, but they're not in your area. So I'm telling you, get the soil test done. One routine that I do. I know about mold and mushrooms. And if I see a bunch of mushrooms on my ground,
Mhm.
I'm good. As far as I am, I'm good because I know if you got mushrooms growing, you got some good soil. But I don't know what you got growing in your area. You just have to get a test, and then once you get the test, you can start preparing your ground. Now, you might have to take some cow manure, take any kind of fertilizer, and start nourishing your ground. You got to know what you're going to plant there as well. Figure out what you're going to plant there, and you look up, do a little bit of reading, and you condition that ground for what you plan on growing there.
Yeah, she's in North Carolina, so
Right.
you
She can
pretty much
check to
got
see if
you
she
pretty
has.
much got the same
Yeah.
type zone and soil that I've got, Miss Lawrence.
Yeah,
You
you can
know,
check with
because
your
I
county
have mushrooms.
program too.
I have mushrooms at this time. Okay, you got some good soil. I'm not a biologist or anything, but that's how I do my dirt, my soil. If I got mushrooms and I see them growing, I know that I got some good soil. But this is a first time thing for you. You're gonna need a little more help with it.
well, another thing too that I'm just suggesting that if she can get some mulch drop, if she can get some mulch, if she
Wood
Yeah,
can get
chip.
it dropped,
Yeah.
yeah, we
you
call
get
it
a,
chip drop here. I don't know what you
yeah,
call it in
yeah,
your
if she can get a couple chip drops and spread it out and let that stuff
yeah.
just deteriorate, then you're talking about making some rich dirt.
Some
Then that's
Break it
landscaping
out.
companies offer compost and stuff too.
Right.
right, right. And a lot of your scraps, you don't have to just throw them in the trash. You could take them out and bury them
Right.
because the only thing they do is enrich that soil.
Right. And then you get that thing that Miss Linda talked about, lanya.
Yeah.
Something extra that you didn't plant, but you got it.
Right.
Well, Natasha, the soil test here where I'm at don't cost you anything,
Yeah,
and
you can go to it.
a lot of your colleges or universities they
Yeah,
won't charge you.
yeah,
Right.
county extension program.
Right,
Extension, yeah.
Mhm.
and not only that is Miss Shirley had our program the other night, and the thing about it is research, research, research.
Plant.
And don't let nobody that don't even grow a thing tell you what to do. Please
Miss,
don't.
excuse me, Miss Lynette. I know you're here on YouTube.
Hey, Linda.
This is something most important for you to do. Don't grow for YouTube. It was okay to grow for YouTube when you first started out and YouTube was new and all that. It was okay. But now you plant what you eat, your family eat. You don't plant nothing else. If your family don't eat no watermelon, don't plant no watermelon
Mhm.
because you want to be in
That part.
watermelon's war. No. Plant what your family gonna eat. That's it.
Happy Mac was telling her to use ground up leaves, trimmings, shredded mulch,
Yeah,
kitchen scraps, and anything like that. That's to help enrich that soil. It really will.
And if your property is big enough to have some animals, get some chickens. If you fenced in, let the chickens walk around, scratch and poop and all that. That just enrich it even more.
Or find somebody got some chickens and get some of that chicken manure.
yeah,
Yeah.
Right.
Or goat, cow, all that good stuff.
yeah.
Tag said for her to check her county recycling. Yeah, some kind of sell by the truckload for around
Yeah.
$30.
You, I know you don't live in Hinesville, Georgia. I know that, but like Hinesville, Georgia, they take and set out mulch. It's by the trash. It's their main office. They got two big bins over there, and they just come drop it in there. You come get as much as you want.
Yeah.
Wow.
Our neighborhood, we already had where they would collect the leaves and grass clippings and turn it into compost. Now they're getting ready to take the trees because we live near a park and take the trees and grind them down so that we can have free mulch. Well, with the chip drop, I'm already getting the free mulch, but I do want some more of that compost because it was really, really good. I depleted my soil, and when I threw that in there up underneath that mulch, and everything just kind of took off. Now I fried everything because it got so happy from that compost. It's just spreading all over the place. So yeah, check with your county extension program and the city that you live in. They might have different programs for you.
Yeah, Poison Ivy has some good ideas too, Miss Lawrence. And,
Yeah, that's what I was reading too. Poison Ivy. Some good suggestions.
Yep. That's another thing too. It's just like Mike said, you know, people have leaves bagged up or stacked up. Then all you gotta do is just grab those leaves.
Be careful with it though.
Yeah.
You don't know what the people put in their yard. Some people put some kind of pest or whatever. Talk to the folks before you get it. Do you spray anything on your grass? Stuff like that. If they spray any kind of chemicals, I'll leave it. I'll let the trash man pick that up.
Right.
Well, it's not all that too. You got to be careful of that poison ivy and poison oak.
Yeah.
You know, because people have that stuff on their fence and don't even know what it is, and they cut the grass and it goes in there with leaves and everything else. Mm-hmm. Next thing you know, your ankles and elbows and everything is itching. Okay, now answer this question. Do you guys enjoy it?
Ooh. Yes and no. I enjoy it until I get tired. When I get tired, I'm like, what am I doing this for? What am I doing this for? But the bad part about it is I come back tomorrow and do the same thing.
Yeah. I had a problem. You know, I had did a video about my peppers, the Big Bertha. Well, the raccoons for the last 2 days broke off 2 big branches of my pepper plant. I found 1 pepper on the ground, broken branches in the pot. I'm trying to restock it. It's still got a few peppers on it. And I'm just like, I get mad. I get discouraged. Like, they left me something. So I said, I'm going to keep watering it. And you know, that I keep getting fruit off of it. It's just, these critters over here ain't no joke. Sometimes you want to kind of sit on the back porch in a rocking chair with a shotgun across your lap, you know, just waiting on them to come up that driveway.
That too.
Because they could be, I mean, it's days, Bammy, where I have walked out in the big garden, looked at, I could just visualize everything that's been destroyed. And I just turn around and walk back to the house because my heart is just broken. Because
I know how you feel.
I was like, I done put in all this time, this work, and this energy, and they come through here in one night and just swoop through my garden. I just like, oh my God. And I have, in order to keep my sanity, I just turn around, come on home, do something else, redirect my thinking, and then I wait till I cool down and I go back over there and I take a deep breath and I say, okay, survey the damage and then just do what I can do and then come back home, you know, because I mean, it is what it is. Once they hit, it's nothing I could do about it. I'm not going to get the stuff back. It's gone. I just try to cover the stuff that they still got. Like right now, they came and they ate all the leaves off my squash plant, but I still got about 5 or 6 blossoms on there. So I can still possibly get some squash. They haven't hit my Cherokee purple tomatoes, and I hope they don't. My cucumber vine is going crazy. I got that bad boy gift wrapped so tight that hopefully if I get a cucumber, I can get in there and get it. I'm trying to hold on to it. They take that vine down at least 3 times, and it's finally trying to take off. And I'm like, please, let you come off this vine for y'all totally destroy it. So I have what they call a praying garden, you know, praying that it stays another day.
Hey,
I,
we
I
all
know
got
what you're
that.
saying.
Right.
I know what
I
you're
know
saying.
I enjoy knowing that my greens is fresh.
Yeah.
I enjoy knowing that I can grow indoors and outdoors.
Yes.
I enjoy knowing I can grow in soil or in hydro. I enjoy knowing I can harvest seeds and give them away. I enjoy everything about gardening pretty much.
Well, you know, the biggest joy about it is, you know, they don't care about us, and you don't have to go to the store to buy that stuff when you
Yeah.
got it right there in your yard.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, the thing about it is whether we enjoy it wholeheartedly or not, it's something that we really gonna have to start doing because if you really think about it, once they spray and shine and clean all that produce up in the store, just think about what you're eating if you
That's
don't
it.
wash it and get it all out and
That's
all
it.
off.
Yeah.
So in
And I
order
can
to,
tell that store bought stuff because my mouth be acting funny and then my stomach get nauseous.
yes, and then you be wondering why is this happening or why is that happening?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's just something about eating the fresh food. I mean, I went down to the garden the other day, and my little friend he walked down there, and I gave him some grapes, and he said, "No wonder you be coming down through here, and I see you smacking and going on." That's because I'm eating the yard, brother. And after he tasted the grapes, he said, "Grace alive, maybe I need to
Hey,
come over here
Sunshine,
more often." You know,
East Wind Farm.
I said, "Well, let's don't make it too often."
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
I
see
make
you,
a homemade
sunshine.
dressing for
They see you
myself,
sometime.
and it's like fresh garlic out of my own garden, and then I got the honey from Jigs. I have my apple cider vinegar, and I have some grapeseed oil and assorted herbs with
Thanks,
that,
Brother.
with the what's that, pink sea salt and the Hellman's or Redmond's
Redmond sea salt.
yeah, and I put all that together and shake it up. I don't have to worry about additives, preservatives, food coloring, and all that acid messing with my,
Right.
you know, I don't have a problem with GERD or reflux when I turn around and make my own salad dressing. And haven't uh, eaten any from the store. I do it myself, and I'm good. And it's
Right.
really, it's very tasty. I don't care what kind of salad or style the salad is. The same dressing goes on all of them, and it's still delicious. So
That's what I had to start doing. I had to get in gear and make my own stuff and stop going and buying all that store bought dressing and stuff like that I could make at home.
yeah,
I got caught up today. I'm gonna just let y'all in on a little something. I got caught up. My wife said, "What you did with the salt?" Now I've been using
Hey,
Redmond
old
salt
dog.
since 2000, and my wife she bought some regular salt and she put it up in there. And I took the salt. My wife is under 5'6". She's under that, and I take salt and I put it all the way on the top shelf in the back. And she got a chair there.
Ooh.
I found it. I said, "Found what?" That salt. What salt? The one with the iodine and I said,
Oh
I should have threw it away.
no. Yeah.
wow,
I said, just don't put it on nothing I got.
yeah.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Well,
Hey,
one of,
Sunshine.
I never even had real salt until I went to the military
Mhm.
because my mother did not cook with that. She used like light salt or no salt and hardly ever. And I almost got a lockjaw eating some real salt. I was like, what?
Hey, Odom. Yeah.
What's up, old dog?
but you know, the thing about it is, I hate to keep repeating myself, but it is a time that we just gonna have to do it.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
and like I said, it's already in the fan, so we don't have to worry about it
Mhm.
hitting the fan.
Yeah.
Because people, these prices out here are outrageous. I mean,
Yes,
on
they are.
everything. I'm not just talking about on cabbage or some beans. It's
Right.
high on everything,
Everything.
everything. So, this is another reason that this community is so important
Mm-hmm.
because not only do we share information, we also share the seeds or whatever else we got to help each other along. And you need somebody to have your back.
Right.
You really need somebody.
Okay. But you know what, Bama, this community has helped us to extend our growing season. Like some
Yes.
people are in zones that can grow all year round outside.
Right.
Whereas I'm in a grow zone and Gmom's pretty much in the same grow zone that we have to come in after, towards the end of the year. But we
Right.
have to come inside. We don't have a choice. But to be able to have an alternate way to still keep growing when the weather's outside and there's 6 feet of snow or more,
Right.
and the temperature is below zero, which the only thing you can grow out there is icicles,
Mhm.
and Eskimos, and that's about it. So, from this community, I learned about hydroponics that are personal use. I mean, I've seen videos, I've seen shows where they have grown hydroponics, but normally it was in warmer territory. It wasn't in cold areas. So, in this growing community, gardening community, they have given us so many alternate ways of growing and what you can grow inside. It's not just, your norm that you can get outside the box. Like we watching Mike growing 8-foot tall figs. We were seeing G Mama growing watermelons. I mean, and now they had that radish challenge. I didn't think you could do that. And then I learned you pull the radish on top and leave the roots underneath. And I was like, I never wouldn't even thought about that. So the more that I've been in this garden club community, the more I'm learning, and I can learn to expand between Mike and G Mama. They making me clean up my hydroponics and put something in it.
That's a good thing.
Do it, it's just taking the time to do it. So
Yeah.
I just enjoy the encouragement that we get too. We get a
Well,
lot of new people.
That's
in
with
here.
anything. Everything is a
Yeah.
learning curve. Even planting
Yeah.
your first seed, trying to germinate it.
Let me
Yeah.
tell you, G Mama, when you sent me them lights, I was like, I wonder how I work these lights. No, I was looking for some lights. And I was like, dang, I ain't got no lights. And then I was like, wait a minute. Yes, I do. I was like, I got one from G Mama. I was like, and I had it over my banana plants. And I was just like, wow, this is all right. So, I mean,
Even a little bit of light make a difference for
Yeah.
a plant.
Mm-hmm.
we got so
That's
much.
right, she is sunshine. Don't worry about the haters.
Yeah,
That's
You
it.
gonna have them. You gonna have them haters out there. Don't worry about them.
yeah.
That's
The haters ain't feeding you. Okay.
That's
That
right.
part.
They ain't
That's
even
right.
in my house, so don't.
That's right. Don't worry
Let
about
them
the
haters
haters.
eat that wax fruit.
You know what I tell
Yes.
them? Be like, go like this here, let it go. Shh.
That's right. That's exactly right. You're gonna have haters and you're gonna have them shade throwers that show
Yeah.
throw that shade at you. Don't worry about that.
Mhm.
Do what you do and do it for you.
That's it.
You
That's
know.
it.
That's what to do. Don't worry about all that other stuff.
Yeah, them haters ain't standing in the store lines behind you talking about they gonna pay your bill. No.
That part.
That's right. That's another thing that burns me up, and I don't want to use that P word, but anyway, that's what makes me so upset is you got other people hating on you and trying to tell you what to do, and they don't do it themselves.
That part.
Yeah. That's
They
true.
don't even know how.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's what burns my butt. I'll tell you the truth.
That's the one that's gonna be knocking on our door and trying to break in our doors, trying to get something.
Sir,
Right.
can I get a piece of bread? No.
Right.
You can get a piece of this 9.
No.
Yeah, well, the ones that tell you that stuff can't be done, see a sunshine, then that's the person you need to turn your back on anyway.
Mhm.
Hey, G Hud,
Hey, sis.
I got something in the mail for you. I sent something to Miss Cheryl, Miss Noraz. So you guys be
Miss
looking for it.
Cornella, hey.
So you guys be on the lookout. But okay, now I asked you guys, did you guys enjoy it? So let me give you my opinion. I got to the point that I'm loving it now because once G Mama and Mike got to showing me this hydroponics thing, I said, look at the money I can save on stuff.
Yeah.
It might have cost me a little something initially for the hydroponic.
Yeah.
But look at the money I'm saving on the starts.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then when the lettuce got to a certain point, believe it or not, I said that word correctly. Usually that lettuce kills me, you know. But Fran was eating it from the hydroponic. She said,
Yeah.
no, this is not going
Yeah.
now.
That's
So
gonna
then
be
she told me the other day, you had to clean that hydroponics because I'm getting ready to put something in it. So I think the thing of it is there's another hydroponics in my future.
okay.
What is that? His and
Yeah,
hers?
that's fast seed starting too. You talk about fast.
That's right. That's
looking for
right.
Fast seed start seeds in hydroponics, and they'll germinate in 3 to 5 days.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. That's what I like about this thing. And not like my sister Shirley said, you know, it's a learning process.
Yeah.
You actually learn from this particular group.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes no difference how old you are. You learn
Right.
something new every day.
Right.
And when you get to
Right.
the
One
point,
thing, learning something.
yeah, when you get to the point that you can't learn or you can't pick nothing up, then you already lost.
Yeah.
That
You
part.
lost the battle because your mind is not open.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not. Thank you, Sheer Sunshine. I want the people to hit that like button. And as my sister Shirley can say, shows that you like us just a little bit, you know. You're right, G Hud. It's a family thing. It is a family thing.
Yes, it is.
Okay, but
I would love to meet you. I've met Jigs and I've met Bammit in person, and I can't wait to see you pop up at maybe a Soil Family Expo and hanging with us because you will love it.
Wait, who you talking about? Me?
Yeah.
Not me, you.
I'm looking like, wait a minute. Even anybody, all of them the Yeah, I would love to come too. We'll see if I can get a bunny sitter.
well, we're gonna have to work something out, G Mama, because you got to come to one of them. You got to come to at least one meet up somewhere. You know.
Yeah, because I don't really go nowhere and do nothing, so that'll be a good venture out for me.
Yeah, and it's just a couple of
It's like a family reunion.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it more or less is. Soul Fest, it is a family reunion, really,
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
because it's
A
nothing.
lot of hugging,
Yeah.
hugging, kissing, and taking pictures.
I've been watching every year.
Yeah.
Watching all the videos.
Yeah, G Hud said she was wondering who you was talking about, sister.
Yeah. Well, she the only one I have met. What you talking about, G Hud?
I was looking too, like,
She didn't met everybody else up in here. G Hub was sitting right next to me, and her husband was sitting on the other side of the table I was sitting at. Tearing our cookies. I was tearing them cookies. She made some homemade cookies. She brought them all the way to Georgia.
oh yeah, that's what I want to get sugar waste through it. Well,
Yep, and I did a video showing them cookies. Them
sure
cookies.
do.
They were so
Give me. Well, I ain't gonna say that out loud. They'll be pausing me. But yeah. You be cooking.
yeah.
My next question is, did someone influence you to start planting or to start gardening? Were you influenced by anyone? And the reason I came up with that particular question is the young guy that I was telling you all about earlier. He said that I influenced him and got him started.
Oh.
Made me feel real good. Hey, GT.
Yeah.
Hey, GT, I think a lot of us got it from my grandparents. I know I did. I was the second oldest. Well, I'm the first granddaughter. My cousin Earl's the first grandson. And so there was no siblings underneath for me to hang with and play with. So I hung with grandma because I lived at grandma's house. So when grandma went outside in the yard, I went outside in the yard with her. And she, she was street, very country. My grandmother, she'd be like, child, hush your fuss. Go on over here now and,
Grow.
yeah, stick your finger there, make a hole, and then drop the seed down in there and do that dirt, and I, kids, we like playing in dirt, so it wasn't no big deal. That was fun for me, and
Hey,
I
Mona.
got to sit
Hey, Mona.
watch stuff grow, and I was just like, wow, it was fascinating to me. So it was the grace of God and my grandmother that got me into gardening, and I've been loving it ever since. And I try to pass it on to not just my family, but friends and other folks who like to garden. They always talk about the fresh vegetables I used to bring to the job and flowers and stuff. I said, y'all could do the same thing. Y'all got more yard than I do. I said, I got a little stuff in here. Y'all sitting on a half an acre and all this other stuff, and y'all just lazy. It's tell the truth. They would rather pay somebody else to go out there and dig up the yard and get it started than to go out there for themselves. I said, if you got the money, I ain't mad at you, but out there every now and then and pull a weed and water some. Act like you trying to garden, and you can do the same thing.
Wait, what was the question? My fault.
As they say.
Who influenced you to
Were
garden?
you influenced by someone?
Oh, okay. My curiosity influenced me.
Okay.
Like I said, I had to grow my own herbs in order for me to feel better. So, yeah. But I've been growing for a while. I started in 2018, and it was way before YouTube. I ain't started YouTube until like 2020. But I was influenced to start doing YouTube because I was only doing IG. And yeah, they was like, how you on YouTube with all these followers and you don't got no content? So yeah, I started putting content up.
She had to stop being
us and said
outstanding
it was a
supporter.
pandemic that got her started.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, a lot of people. And actually, I was trying to get outside because I was doing deep water culture in 2018 is when I first started learning how to do hydroponics. I didn't start soil until 2020.
What is deep water culture?
Deep water culture is when you have a plant inside of a net cup, which is like a pot with a bunch of holes around it.
Ms. Norris.
And you set it inside the tank like a hydroponic, your hydroponic cups that you set inside of the tank.
Yeah.
And the nutrient solution is on the bottom of the bucket. And then there's an air stone and a pump. And it pumps water. It pumps air into the water, keeps the roots hydrated and nutrients flowing through there. That's deep water culture. There are a bunch of them. It's deep water culture. I'm doing deep film technique right now. They have a nutrient film technique. They have aeroponics, and they have what's the other one?
So Cracky doesn't use
Cracky. Yeah,
okay.
That's it. Yeah. It's one more. I can't think of what the last one is. What? But they all do the same thing, basically, just in a different way that the nutrients are supplied to the plant.
So
You know, but
aquaponics,
they've been doing all this stuff that you're speaking on, G Mama, for years. But they've
Yes,
been doing it in the little labs or the
yes,
the shelters, the buildings that
yes.
we, the public, didn't know anything about.
Right. And when
You
I
know what I'm
started
saying?
growing, I got a grow tent intentionally because that's what I needed to grow in because of the conditions of where I was at.
Mhm.
So once I got my grow tent, I started learning with everything that I had to do because there's a lot involved in a grow tent. You can't just put up a grow tent and think you're finna grow in there because it don't work like that. You
Right.
need air, you need light, you need humidity. Everything has to be, it's a controlled environment, is what I'm trying to say. Everything that I've done was basically controlled. So it's easy, but at the same time, it's hard work.
okay.
See, that's the key behind all of it, G Mama. Everybody wants something easy,
Easy.
and they want
Yeah.
something that they don't have to do any work.
Just
Mhm.
like going to get that salad dressing. I had
Right.
to learn to make my own so I can quit going and buying that salad dressing.
Yeah, and
That's it.
President Ivy was saying that celery might be a good substitute
Yeah.
for your wife, Jed,
Right.
I
because
didn't hear
she's
you.
trying it for salt.
Yeah, I saw it because celery is salty.
Yeah, so it might be a
Oh,
good substitute.
so
But the thing about the aquaponics is, as Mike said, they've been doing it for thousands of years, and it's just a simple thing of us not knowing about,
right.
you know. But
I
now
knew
that
about hydroponics, and I mean, I knew about aquaponics and didn't know about hydroponics because my
Yep.
friend has
Hydroponics,
a hoop house
aeroponics.
and he had fish in it, and he showed how he had plants on top and the
Yep.
fish at the bottom, and how that it will recycle up into that and come back down into it. And I knew a lot about aquaponics, but I didn't know about hydroponics till I got into this group.
is
So
that
Yep.
Baloo's Clues?
yeah.
Hey,
Okay,
Blues
Yeah,
Clues.
the
hey,
blues clues.
glad to see you.
And pretty much the name of the technique that they use will be identified in the name, like cracky. Cracky is just basically nutrients in the bottom of the glass or whatever you're using.
Mhm.
Then you have the deep water culture, which is the same thing, but you have an air stone or an air pump. And then you have NFT, which is the nutrient film technique, which is when the water or your tower is actually on a slant and the nutrients flow back and forth across the roots. And then you have the aquaponics, like you said, that's the one that I couldn't remember, where you have the fish at the bottom and the plants on the top.
Right.
You know, I'm loving every minute of this because you're teaching me something.
That's what I keep talking about, research. I don't know half the stuff she was talking about. But
Right.
and that's why I was asking questions. I've heard, like I said, I know people who personally do the aquaponics, but I didn't know
Mhm.
anybody who did the hydroponics. But you
And
and
then it's all different kind of soil mediums that you can use too. There
I'm
are hydroponic soils like the coco coir. The coco coir is considered a hydroponic soil medium because it does not hold nutrients. You have to actually supply it with the nutrients.
Yeah, a friend got some of that. What you call cocos, whatever.
yeah, I got
Yep,
the
coco coir.
you put it
Yeah.
in water and they dissolve and get soft. Yeah.
Yep.
Mike said also rock wool.
Yeah, rockwood is like
So medium.
I didn't hear you.
Is that a medium?
Yes, that's a growing medium for hydroponics. It looks like it doesn't look like a sponge per se, but it looks like I don't know, a piece of insulation. You know what insulation
Yeah.
looks like? That's what rock wool looks like. And I use what's called hydrotin, or you can call them clay pebbles. A lot of people call them leca. It's also called ceramicite. It has a lot of names, but it's all the same material, which is also volcanic rock.
Yeah,
Or
that's
clay. I'm
clay.
sorry, it's clay.
But
It's
it
very
looks like it looks like the volcano rocks, though.
Yeah,
Yes.
very porous. Okay.
And they also grow in humus rocks.
Mhm.
Yeah, they use that for hydroponics too.
Well, you know, the thing about it is, people, you can't say that you can't grow anything because you don't have anywhere to grow it.
Yeah, lava rocks.
Now, because G Mama and Sister Shirley and Jad, we already told you. Now, you can set it in there on your kitchen table
Yeah.
if you want to.
And-
I'll set it off in a little corner somewhere on the table if
Or
you
you
want.
can get a big one like I got. It only
Or
takes
you can get a
2 foot
bigger like
space.
G Mama got if you want to.
You
And-
got a
and if-
monster in
And
your
if you
house.
want to be an amateur,
It's
just
not
put it in
really
your
that
fishing tank.
big.
Yeah.
I'm not saying big, but I'm not. I mean,
It's
you
not
can't
that
put it on a
big.
shelf. I mean, you
Yeah.
can't put it in a windowsill.
Well, I guess if you take it down, you can one unit at a time.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I like your setup, though. I do.
Thank you kindly.
But you know, this was the reason that I had this particular question up. What you do it for? Because the information and the people here, I knew for a fact that you were gonna get something out of it. And not been what you wanted, but you're gonna get some kind of knowledge out of it, some kind.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what's so amazing about this discussion tonight, Bammon, is that G Mama just blew my mind.
Mine's too.
What
I
happened?
mean, seriously, G Mama, you just blew my mind. I mean, your dedication of research
Oh
into
yeah.
all those different faces, like you said, your curiosity took you to the point whereas you broke it down. You talking, like Missy, you talking Greek to me. You know, when somebody asked me about how can I grow stuff, I was like, you can grow stuff in a pair of boots with a hole in it, or
That part.
a 3-gallon bucket, a 4-gallon bucket, you know, what have you. And here you bust out with a cracky method and some stuff I don't know.
Yep.
I've seen lava rocks. I actually have a little bag of those. Now, I've used them in my house plants, but I never thought about them in a hydroponic setup or system.
Yep.
Not only did you educate me on new ways, but I have the actual supplies in my house that I could be using. And
Yep. A lot of people make their own, and you
And
can
that's what
use
I'm
a lot of it, long as it's food grade materials.
right,
Yes.
right. You know,
Yes.
so your research has really blown my mind this evening and opened up my eyes to
Thank
all
you.
the other
Thank you.
all the different possibilities.
My
Of,
big daddy always told me the best experience is self-experience. Even though
Yes.
somebody
Right.
can tell you, you got to do it yourself in order to figure it out.
That's right. That's right. That's exactly right. You know, I tell people all the time, you know, we talked about this back some time ago. You don't need a great big yard or a big
G
garden.
Mama's a scientist.
plant in. You don't need that.
I
You
don't have
can
that.
grow with what you got.
Right.
You can grow
I am
with-
indeed a small space gardener, gardening in an apartment. I do not have a yard. I do not have access to grass.
I can't do
Yeah.
it.
Hey,
Fisher
just-
Jamil, yes, you can use that. You can use that. And put some fish in the bottom too.
But
just gifted. Hello.
but you know the thing of it is
Nice, Trina.
coffee cups, coffee cans, buckets, whatever. You can grow something, people. You can
Make
grow
sure you got
something.
holes in the bottom.
You can grow something.
Matter of fact, official Jamia, to help a plant float on top of the water, you can get some of those. Shoot, I forgot about it. But you put it in the water and you swim with it, and it holds you up.
Hmm.
Paddleboard.
You got
You talking about the noodles?
Yeah,
Noodles.
pool noodles. That's what
Yeah.
it is. Get you some pool noodles, and you can cut them in little circles and put your plant inside of the pool noodle, and it can be on top of the water. It'll
I
keep it up
seen
there.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, Mike says styrofoam.
Right.
Yep, styrofoam works too. You can
Same
cut
thing.
holes in
Noodles
the
and styrofoam.
styrofoam top, and it'll stay on top of the water and hold your plant up.
I seen Regenerative Wayne do that.
Yeah,
With-
I never
Mhm.
put vegetables in the fish tank, but I always put flowers, plants, and stuff, hanging flowers. I would always root them in the fishing tank, same way.
Yeah, they have a lot of different type of grasses and things that can actually grow in there with the fish.
Right.
Yeah, I you know what? I actually had a water garden where I used the water lettuce and the water hyacinths and different stuff like that. And like I would have fish in the rain barrels, and they would eat off the roots off the plants that was floating in
I
there.
remember you said that. I wanted to give me some guppies. Just was they guppies? Or
No.
what kind of fish you said?
No,
they were?
they're called feeders. They're not called
Yeah, feeders.
feeders.
So I
At the
could
pet
put
shop.
some of them in my rain barrel.
Yeah.
And Blue Cruz.
Or just some little
said,
minnows. Just
Blue
some
Yeah, you
minnows.
Cruz
can
said
get any, but the feeders are the cheapest. You can get
Right.
about 1,000 of them bad boys for a buck or two, you know, and you can split them up in anything that holds water. You can throw them in there, and I guarantee you won't have problems with mosquitoes and larvae and
Oh,
all
I
that.
believe it. That's why I was like, what?
Well, Blue Clue said he had 0 yard, but they grew on top of the roof and stuff like that. But anyway, you know, like we're saying, you don't have to have a yard.
Right.
You don't have to have all that, people. But you got to have something to eat.
There's it.
So
You
you
get-
need to get busy.
You got a 5-gallon bucket sitting over there. You better use it.
A 2-gallon bucket or whatever.
That's it.
And let me say, that's what drives me to protect my food the way I do. People be like, why are you covering that up? Why are you doing this? Because I want to eat. Period.
Right.
I know if I
Just-
don't cover it up and protect it, then something else is gonna get to it before I do, and I ain't got that time to do. And I've been waiting 5-6 months for these potatoes and 9-10 months for this okra.
I know that's right. But you know what? I don't have a balcony. I don't have a window. I don't have this. That's like, you know what? That's why they call them grow lights, shop lights. I mean, there's other substitutes that you can
Yeah,
use.
and those people just throwing out excuses because if you want to
Exactly,
eat,
that's
you
what I
gonna
told them.
find a way.
No,
That's
in
what I
other
said.
words, they think they're going to get what you grew so that they
Oh,
don't
no,
have.
they ain't.
I know they're not, but I'm just
Oh, no,
saying,
they not.
this is how they
I,
think.
Not over here.
I
Yeah.
forgot this other gardener. He lives in the city, and his front yard is probably about the size of a small dog kennel. But when you go on the inside of their house, they got an upstairs bathroom. They got plants all in the bathroom, all in the bathroom,
Mhm.
all in the kitchen. They got plants. They said they're gonna make a way,
Oh yeah, definitely.
and that's the thing. Hey, you got to grow something. If you think about it, there's a way for you to grow something.
Yeah.
And my advice to you is get the things that grow easy. Collard greens, tomatoes, stuff that you like. Don't get
Start
what I
out
like.
small.
Don't get what Mr. Bama like, G Mama like, or Miss. Don't get nothing what we like. Get
Yeah.
what you like and what you will eat.
What your family will eat. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that part. That part.
That's the most important part right there.
Yeah,
Plant
because
without eating.
you know the
It's-
thing about it is like you said earlier, Jed. You can't get out here, people, and grow just because it's YouTube. Because
Right.
a lot of you not even have YouTube channels, or you're not on YouTube, and you can't feed YouTube.
That's
You
it.
got to
And
feed you.
before I say it again,
Yeah, family,
YouTube
you
is
got a lot
my
of-
hobby.
You got a lot of channels that do a lot of staging.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Real gardeners, you know.
yes,
They got big corporations that are backing these people up. When they got these gardens that's so neat and so pretty, and you be like, ain't no way. You know what I'm saying? If
yeah.
you start from scratch and no.
Right.
It's very few people that we have on here who has really, really organized, nice gardens. The rest of us,
Right.
you look at them gardens, you be like, hey, I'm growing something, you know.
Hey,
It's real life out here.
I think the only time I can say I had a pretty garden is when I first started. After that, my garden is my garden.
Yep.
Mhm.
Whatever.
And official Jamia said, whatever seeds y'all sent her, she don't have no frost date or nothing. She planting all.
Wait, she ain't got no frost date.
She's in Florida.
Oh,
Yes.
Lord. Okay. Lucky you.
Yeah, Mike said he's
Grow
a
all
mess.
the things, as they say. I
Really
would be.
in anything, yeah.
Mike
Yeah,
said he's
Trying
a
to
mess.
see a coconut tree in the backyard. Like, what? Yep.
Mike said he's a mess, but he's eating.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to plant some of the stuff
Right,
that
right on.
official they got in their area. I'm trying to grow it right here in Georgia.
Mhm.
So
And you know what? It was halfway decent last year, but I had this surgery in January and my leg hadn't been right since then. So I hadn't been able to really get out in my garden and do what I want to. My garden's a hot mess. But you know what, Toad? I got a corner where everything growing here, a corner here, a corner there. I got to pull the weeds from around so they don't suck up all the nutrients, and I just keep it moving, you know. I was like, what the skinny boy said, you want productive and not pretty?
That part.
Yeah.
I'd rather have productive.
That's
not
one thing I
pretty.
meant to mention early. Stop looking for these pretty fruit.
Yeah.
If
Right.
you want these pretty
Oh,
fruit,
that
you're
ain't
gonna
gonna
keep ones. You're gonna
It
go to
ain't
Wally
gonna
World and
happen.
buy all
It
these
be
chemicals.
online.
Good fruit are not pretty.
Yeah.
Right. And
They-
big fruit and big greens,
Don't
they
jump
ain't all
on me,
that
Jack.
either.
Don't jump on me. But every pretty girl is not a good girl.
Yeah.
So
Well, like
every
they say, young
every fruit that is pretty is not good for you.
Matter of fact, them young and tenders.
I said, when you say young and tender,
Yeah. Shout out Eli Nation. Young and tenders, baby.
Yeah.
young and tender, is sweet to
Them
eat.
old and wrankles.
Old and tough.
Old and tough. Yeah, my fault. Old and tough.
Hey.
Old and tough.
I'm gonna have to put a pause on all y'all talking about the Now let's give away a little garden card here tonight, a little gift card, and we're gonna do this one between 1 and 100 on Jed's mark.
Go.
Okay, you can start now, people.
1 and 100. Huh?
Between 1 and 100.
Am I getting in? I don't see myself.
Yeah, you're in there, Jim. I see you.
Ah. One to 100, y'all. 1 to 100.
Yep, 1 to 100.
I don't know what number that was.
I saw something pop up there, G Mama. I don't know what it was. But don't worry about it, people. We're gonna go back and check
Yeah.
them.
Let me stop playing so I can.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Stop.
67. Look
Oh,
like Miss
I
Shirley.
almost put that.
Look like Miss Shirley did that. Shirley OG.
Get out of here, for real.
Look like my sister did that. Oh, y'all can stop.
I guess I could. Did you put stop in there?
Yes, I did.
He did.
67, Miss Shirley, and I'm still going back.
That was the only one I saw. I don't know. We check it all.
Go
Check it.
but
Mike had it first.
I'm still checking. Okay, I see Mike before her.
That's what I said. He had it first.
Right.
What time was Mike?
They all gonna read the same time, Mr. Diamond. They all
You
gonna
know, we
read.
at the same time?
Oh,
Yeah.
was that everybody or just me?
What?
Oh, I was froze for a minute.
Yeah,
Oh.
you were froze for a second there.
Mike got it.
I was trying to scroll, so I ain't gonna try to scroll no more.
Okay, Mike got it.
You
Mike
got it
got it.
first. Yeah.
Right. Mike is it.
Okay, Mike, you know what to do.
Congratulations, Mike.
Mike say Miss Shirley can have it.
Oh, there you go. He said Miss Shirley can have it.
Oh wow! I see that. Thank you. Bless you, my child.
Well, sis,
May she send many squirrels your way.
yeah, hey, Jed, may you be blessed with many squirrels. and all of mine too.
Congrats, Mike and Miss Shirley. OG.
Yes, congrats,
Yes.
Cole.
I will give you a call now, sister.
Now, Miss Shirley, you know what to do, right? You know to
And
eat
get the
now,
info.
Mr. Dan.
I got the right connections.
Oh,
There you go.
I know
There
you
go.
do. I know you do.
You know the thing about it is all in love, people. All in love.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Okay, my people, it's my time. Our time is up. So we're going to have to get out of here. But I will not leave until I thank my panel. And I would thank him very much for being here because you could have been doing anything in the world besides being here, but you chose to come with me. And
Thank you for
G-Mama,
having me.
G-Mama, I always appreciate your tutorials because I am definitely learning something every day. And
Happy to be of service. Happy to be of service.
And as I said, there will be some more hydroponics in my near future.
Yay!
Very near future.
Let's grow.
That's right.
Woohoo!
And my sister, my brother, appreciate you guys. And I love you. And there ain't a thing you all can do about it.
Love him back.
Good night, all.
Miss Shirley. Oh, come on now. We don't start doing that. You done forgot already.
What?
Just a little.